Hi guys, this is a reading for the North Node shifting into Pisces on January 11th and South Node into Virgo. So I wanted to do a reading and see what this has in store for us. A little tarot oracle reading as we're going to be shifting more into tapping into our intuition and trusting the things that we thought were woo-woo and believing in our intuition, our gut instinct, and using that first versus our ego and mind, and letting go of structures, letting go of rigid time schedules, routines necessarily, when we feel that Spirit's telling us, or our own inner guidance or universe or God, whatever you believe, is telling us to do something else. So let's begin. So I have pulled some cards from the Shaman's Dream, as Pisces is a very dreamy sign. I also strongly recommend look where Pisces is in your chart, in your astrology chart, based on your rising sign, because that will tell you where you will receive these intuitive hits, where you'll feel this creative impulse, creative drive, go with the flow, lots of insight, spiritual dreams, even mediumship abilities. So let's so first card that I got is the Joyful Muse, inspiration. So we're going to feel very inspired to create. It's going to be a really, I feel like, a renaissance of creativity that's going to be coming through, and we're gonna need to find a group of people that we can unite with to bring about this abundance of inspiration that's going to be bursting out of our own hearts, out of our own imagination. And if we don't do that, we can get lost in space, because Pisces is between two worlds. It's here and up there. It's in the 3D and the 5D. It's in Earth and also the universe. So when you're feeling more out in space, you're not really connected to the here and now, and you can get swayed and lose track of time and not get anything done. And then sometimes it's nothing wrong with that. When you need to take a step back, when you're burned out, or when you just don't feel like doing anything, that's fine, and you need to regenerate your energy. But losing yourself in this space sometimes is when you need to find direction. So it's better to find your inner direction within yourselves than doing something that doesn't feel right for you. So lost in space doesn't necessarily mean a bad thing, but if you get lost and you need clarity, that's when you can take a step back to create some boundaries for your energy. Ancestral wisdom, lay of the land. You're going to feel connected to your ancestors, to the ancestral lineage, to the gifts that they have passed on to you. And this you can do, like finding out what they did, or doing past life readings to find out as well, if you believe in that stuff. But even if you don't, you can just look at your lineage. But your ancestors are going to be guiding you. And that can be from the spirit world. They can be your own guide. Somebody from the other side that's watching over you may come through during this time to give you a reassurance that you're doing all right, and you don't have to, and they're doing all right, and you don't have to worry about them. I don't know why that just came up, but it just came up for whoever can relate to that. Winter's dream, gestation period. During this time, we're going to have periods of where we're just nurturing our own inner muse, our own heart, our own spirituality, our own soul. So we're going to have to be in a little cocoon to set some sacred space for ourselves to regenerate our energy. And it's important to create the space. Just think about the butterfly, the little caterpillar, when they're nurturing themselves, they're about to blossom, they're about to bloom, they're about to be reborn. This gestation period, this period of when you feel like nothing's happening, but you're getting prepared for something big to happen. So that's the thing with this Piscean energy. You're going to be going with the flow. things are sometimes not, the time is not going to make sense because you're not going to feel like you even can track time. You're going to feel like time really doesn't matter. Like, you do have to follow a schedule for work, school, things like that. But sometimes you're going to be like, wow, I can't believe this is the day, this is the time, but it's just like going by so fast. And that's because we are going to feel like we're in two worlds, or like we're here and we're also up in space, or in the dream world, whatever you want to call it. Sky bridge, possibility for union. So this card is really talking about you're going to take a leap. This sky bridge is taking you, another card that's about duality and about earthly plane and the spirit plane. So it's asking you to connect the two. And that's the thing with the Pisces. It's going to bring this thing that don't exist, these mystical things, this shamanic stuff that we can't see, but it's the magical things in life. This is going to be brought here into this life. And it's this card is asking you to forget everything that you know about some things, because things are going to change in a profound way. So I pulled some cards for the mediumship training deck. So this is also another thing that's going to be happening with this Pisces, wherever you may have Pisces. And also, it's mediumship. Like it's intuition. It's things that our own spiritual gifts are going to be even becoming stronger. And don't be afraid to reach out to spirit for guidance, for even daily things. And also, don't be afraid to create a sacred space, cleanse your space, and have a sacred space for your own spirituality, for your own spiritual practice, where you can meditate or pray, whatever it is that you believe in. Set that sacred space for yourself. There's a power of prayer. And sometimes it's important to remember things that we prayed for right now. Think about things that you prayed for and that you currently have. And that's important. And that is strengthening that bond from you to the universe, and makes you feel even more connected and grateful. Because from that gratitude, you can attract even more. What other spiritual mediumship gifts we're going to be awakening? Gratitude. I mean, I just said that. Moments of gratitude. Thank you. This attracts everything to you. So Piscean energy is very compassionate energy. Compassionate for all beings, and bringing light and bringing love for all beings. So that's really important when it comes to gratitude. And this reading is on point with the Pisces North Node. Energy scanning. This is something that's going to be coming online for us, is energy scanning. When you approach certain people, you're going to be strong in your intuition. You're going to know how to scan their energy. You don't even have to look at them. You can just feel in your heart space. You're scanning through your third eye at their energy, and you're going to know if you should approach them, if you should talk to this person, or if you should stay away. Or if you're even talking to them, you're scanning their energy even further in detail. You're going to get intuitive hits about what's happening in their life, and you might be even better connected to them because of that. And of course, we're going to need to replenish our energy, because if we're getting tapped into other people's energy, and Piscean energy is very connected to everybody, they can feel emotions of everyone. So you're going to have to take a lot of time to clear and replenish your energy. I'm going to pull one more card because we only got 15 seconds. Power of empathy. Another card that's super connected to Pisces is a deeply empathic individual. So That's it for this reading. Comment and let me know what